for grabs in this bout, brought to you by Hoffenbrettel Logging.
Yeah, Karma t-shirt, 22 bucks. Get a free Skull t-shirt if you buy another t-shirt from Karma. So basically, sorry, free Skull shirt, free Skull t-shirt with the purchase of a Karma shirt for 22 bucks. Flat bill has 10 bucks. All right, fans, we've got ourselves an amateur lightweight title fight. This fight's scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Coming to the cage first, Joey Dursse, 5-2. All of his fights have gone to decision.
All of them?
All of them. All of his fights.
Is he a wrestler?
Yes.
Oh.
He's a wrestler, but he's a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
So he should know some finishes.
Yes. Under your man, Nick Gallardi. He is ranked 24th in the Pacific Northwest for amateur lightweights. He's been fighting.
They rank those?
They do. It's on Tapology.
I need to look into this stuff.
You're not ranked. I looked.
I never was.
Yeah. They should rank announcers. We'd be like 1 and 1A.
You can be 1 Bravo.
All right. I can't be 1 Alpha?
No.
Damn it.
There can only be 1 Alpha.
There will be. There can only be 1.
There can't be 2 number 1s. That'd be 11.
That's a Highlander reference. All right. Joey likes to work takedowns and look for the submissions. He says Chase's weakness is his unwillingness to work hard. Showing up and going through the motions at practice is never going to beat Joey. I don't know if Joey's ever seen Chase actually practice.
You have.
I have.
Yeah.
I have rolled with Chase for the last probably year and a half.
So he's 5'11", fights at 155. He's one of those guys with a big guard that pisses me off.
Yep.
How is he at recovering it? We got a couple guys.
Chase, even though he's a white belt, I don't know if you would call it a high-level white belt,
sure,
but he definitely has a pretty solid game for as long as he's been doing jiu-jitsu. Chase, 3-1, born in Seattle, fighting out of Dallas. Yesterday was his birthday.
I don't care then, it's over.
I know. Fighting for Team Chaos and Daniel Prevey, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu out of Dallas. He likes to throw leg kicks off his front, but off his front foot followed with a punch combo. That's what he's kind of known for.
That's a good way to throw your opponent off.
And he's typically a grinder. He is okay with going deep into the round. This one could go 15 minutes. Yep. All right, let's send it over to the Christopher Cope for your official announcements. Yeah, the amateur lightweight title. Once again, the Christopher Cook, the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this title fight is brought to you by Hoffenbrettel Logging and will crown a new lightweight amateur champion. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner wearing the white trunks. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at the limit of 155 pounds. Representing Impact Jiu-Jitsu, fighting out of Astoria with a record of 5 wins, 2 losses. Keep it going for Joey One Beat Dursse. His opponent, fighting out the blue corner wearing the tight white tights, stands 5 feet 11 and also weighed in at the limit of 155 pounds. Representing Prevey, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Team Chaos, fighting out of Dallas with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. Here is Chase Babyface Holley. This title fight is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Your referee is Aaron Brownstein.
All right. Aaron Referee Brownson giving his last-minute instructions to the fighters. Once again, this is a lightweight amateur title fight for the Knuckleheads amateur lightweight title.
I'm tingling with anticipatory anticipation.
All right, we're underway. Chase wanted to touch gloves, and Dursse said nope. Chase in the white tights, Dursse in the white trunks.
Is that kick you said he likes to throw?
Yep, always starts it off with a kick. Chase has got a long reach, but I think Dursse is going to want to pepper some punches in there and go for the takedown. He does have superior jiu-jitsu. If you roll an impact, you are no slouch.
He likes that leaping left hook.
Yep.
Closes the distance well with it, too. Holley's going to need to make sure he can keep him at distance here with that jab.
Are we okay? Oh, no, we're okay.
He's shaking it off.
He must have a cup that fits correctly.
I couldn't tell. They had their back to me. I thought maybe it was an eye poke or something.
Oh. I figured we stop. It's a cup shot.
Nice. That left hook landed there. Eventually, I was just going to say he's going to use that to close the distance and get to the hips.
Chase has got to push that head down. Joey's head is above Chase's waist. He's got to push it down, stuff that takedown.
Look, somebody else likes to pick someone up before they take him down.
Yep, and here's where Joey's going to go to work with his jiu-jitsu. Chase looking for a triangle.
Holley doing a nice job of peppering him, keeping him off balance, stuffing that knee back in. He's got the butterfly hook on this left side, which is good. It actually swing him, turn him back the other way. Pendulum sweep. Not Dursse is pretty heavy on this right side, but if they ever settle in the middle and you're off to the side like that, changing direction is never a bad idea.
Now Chase needs to get off his back. Turn and trip out. There you go.
He needs this underhook on his right side. His right hand underhook. Half guard is good, but right now he's just holding his head down. He needs to get that right arm into Dursse's left armpit and start working out that side.
Yeah, he's got that side to work for, but he's too worried about Dursse throwing those elbows at his head.
He's just looking at the ref like you can't elbow. The first ones, those last little set there looked like they might have been elbows. I don't think you can elbow the head in amateur MMA.
You cannot.
The first couple, he had the back of his.
He's trying for a key lock.
Americana there.
He's trying for a key lock.
No, he'd be all right. Chase has got to keep the back of the hand flat. It's tight in the shoulder, but
10 seconds left in the round. Let go of it.
He let go of it because he let his hand turn over.
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering about some of those forearm smashes. The first one, he was bouncing him. Chase was holding himself tight to him. He was bouncing him. A couple of those looked like some forearm shots, though.
Well, now Chase has felt the jiu-jitsu. I would definitely give that round to Dursse, though.
Yeah. He controlled it. He landed the better shots on the feet. Got the takedown and controlled the position.
We're getting ready for round number 2.
Dursse is breathing a little harder than Holley right now.
Yeah, that's one thing that Chase has going for him. The kid is all cardio.
Good. He's going to need it. Sorry.
No, I totally agree with you. If you're going to go 15, you're going to need cardio. And Chase I think Chase had to cut 8 pounds for this fight.
How long did he have to do it?
6 weeks?
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he was on weight like a week and a half ago.
That's the way to do it. These guys wait. I'm going to cut the last 10 pounds a couple of days before the weigh-in. That's ridiculous.
Now, Chase is taking a fight at 45, and he said no more at 45. So this is a 55. Good combination by Dursse.
Dursse got a mouth on his left eye. I'm not sure how it got there, but
I would guess from a punch, just a hunch. Holley stays real loose with his stance.
He does. He's staying back, which is the downside to staying back from a grappler is you got no more room to back up.
There you go. Took it, good
turn around on him, get a good position. You force the takedown, put somebody with a wrestling background on their back, and
yep, turn right into it.
Under him. It's a lot easier to do when you got a gi to hang on to.
Yeah. I think Dursse is going to want to try and move all the way across the cage.
Nice.
Good
nice
sweep out. That's an arm bar coming.
He's probably going to turn that into a Kimura.
Well, yeah, from where he's at now, it's definitely going to go Kimura. If he can yank that up, he's got it. He's working for it.
He bailed. Nice roll.
Good roll.
Nice roll. Lock that down. Keep this underhook. Don't lose this left hand. He's got to use it. He's got to back up against the cage. Just turn himself over.
Got to go to deep half to get something.
Nah, deep half under some strong kid that knows how to use his balance quickly turns into deep shit.
Oh, there goes the Kimura. Got out of it. Right back to it, though.
It bounced off the cage. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now he's got it down in his hip, and he should turn with it.
He is trying. Good sweep right into it. Very nice. Very nice
scramble by Holley.
Showing good defense on the ground.
Perfect timing on his roll.
Dursse to the triangle.
Now he's resting. That's the sad thing about wrestling. You need to stay on that butterfly and not let this right leg out. If he stands up too much, Dursse can get his right leg out. He's going to be closing the triangle.
There it comes.
No, you got to get his arms out. Both in,
back
both
to guard. Dursse, yeah, definitely resting if he's trying to keep his posture down like that.
No, Holley needs the posture up because taking a break like this
is coming.
When a guy with better jiu-jitsu starts working on you when you're resting in his guard.
Stack him up. Got to stack him. Belly down. Got to stay alive for 10 more seconds. Doesn't look like Holley's in any trouble. He gives a thumbs up right there. Holley's just waiting on the clock. Saved by the bell. Now who do you give that round to?
Good defense.
That was a closer round than the first.
Very good round. A great round for Holley. It's just he was being controlled there near the end. Had a couple good positions.
Holley's coach Daniel Prevey in his ear, probably giving him some pointers on that jiu-jitsu defense. Dursse looks like he's breathing quite a bit heavier.
Holley's taking a couple deep breaths, but not really. Doesn't look like he's sucking wind.
No,
neither of them look like they're exhausted. But Holley looks like just a little bit less effective. This is only round 3. They got 2 more after this.
Yeah, we got 9 more minutes of action possibly.
See, there can be a mental break on somebody that's been dominating somebody, throwing their best at them and had them roll out of a good submission. So
yeah, no,
there's that. You start to question yourself. When a guy gets away from you 2 or 3 times, you start to question, do I really want to expend all this energy on a finish? Or
not get it?
Or do I want to just maintain my control of my position and keep maybe landing strikes?
Always stay on the outside.
You got to think. That's why I hate MMA. Jiu-jitsu just happens.
Right.
Another double leg blast. Pulls him away from the cage.
Gonna pass him. He's right. Dursse is right in his own corner.
Great placement. Got it. Well, for Dursse anyway.
Well, Durse's cage side though, where Holley has the ability that he could shrimp out to his right. Holley needs that right underhook though.
He needs to get that right underhook back and start working away from him.
Yep.
Like that.
There you go.
Keep going that way.
Just trying to keep that posture down. I think Chase is just waiting for Dursse to do something.
All right.
I think Chase has got that underhook on the right side.
No, he's still on the overhook.
He's on the overhook?
Yeah. There it is. Push that through. Keep going. There you go.
All right.
Covers full guard. Got the overhook. He gets both overhooks and can tie him up. He might get a stand-up. He's been doing really good on his feet.
Yep. Which is actually upbeat.
Yep. Keep going. Don't punch from your butt. Even a back fist is not worth the risk.
Dursse is leaving his arms pretty high on Holley.
He's grabbing his leg, trying to assist.
Yep, trying to get
holding his guard.
Do a high-ish guard.
Every time he loses Durse's head, he tries to punch him and make him pay for it. But
instead of going for a sweep,
well, he'd be better off just hanging on from right here. Like it seems like Dursse is just a little bit ahead of him in most of the scrambles, except defensively over there. And he's doing better on the stand-up. Dursse won't be taking him down if he was. Dursse wouldn't go for the takedown if he was winning the stand-up.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm thinking Durse's chance. Dursse is wanting to try and get that right knee of Holley's down to try and pass that guard on that side.
Yeah.
All right. Posturing up with 10 seconds left. All right, we go to round 4.
Heading to championship round.
Who do you give that one to?
I don't judge.
Okay.
I don't judge people.
No judge. No
judgment.
Well, that's why we're not paid to judge.
Yeah. No, you don't. It's hard to tell what the refs are looking at, what they're giving credit to. I'm not saying they don't know what they're looking at. I'm just saying what they're seeing, when they're seeing, how they're seeing it. The ref on the far side of the cage might not see anything but two fighters' butts. The ref that they're right in front of, or the judge rather, might see every punch that lands from the guy on the bottom.
Right. I mean, that last round we had a great view, whereas the judge on the other side of the cage not so much.
Wouldn't have seen a lot of the stuff that we saw. Yeah.
Right.
So you don't know.
All right, we are heading into the championship rounds. Round 4, 6 minutes left in this fight. Now he wants to touch gloves.
Now there's as the fight goes on, Holley's earned his respect. You don't see that very often, guys. Like not being a glove toucher at the beginning and then switching unless.
And like I told you, Dursse said Chase's weakness was his unwillingness to work hard. Judging by that,
he's making him work. Just got the perfectly timed takedown. Slowly working through the guard. Needs to bring his elbow back inside the hip. On Durse's right elbow right here. Yep. See, Dursse is giving him the space, but if he doesn't control that hip, he can drop the elbow in front. See, don't try to hit him. Try to control his hip. He can't turn. He can't do anything.
He's trying to turn away. He's trying to take that Kimura, and there it is.
The defense to that Kimura is to fall on your side. Yeah, he's
in his bad spot now.
He's pretty flexible.
Yeah, trying to guard that arm.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Keep
Don't
coming
stop.
in. Keep coming in.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm sure that
once again, that's another thing that I think might work against the Dursse is being in a position, having somebody that close and having them work out of it.
Yep.
Personally, I hate when people do that. Like, don't let me get close and then not have him, you son of a bitch.
You just want it. If you've got it locked in, you want the finish.
Yeah. Well, no, if I attack it, sometimes I lock it in. It depends. If I'm rolling with a smaller person or a lower rank, I'm not all about the catch. If they start defending correctly, I'll let them and move on to something else. Me, I learned, I train the transitions. That's why I see them better, because I'm not training for the finish. I'm training for a transition. The finish would be there if I get the catch right anyway.
The Christopher Cope is a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm a new purple belt, very new. Undeserved too. There was room for a 5th or 6th stripe on my blue belt.
So those aren't really elbows. Those are
as long as the forearm does not come away from the head.
Yeah,
they're not strikes.
So he's dribbling his head,
basically. Yeah.
He's got that arm isolated. He's working on step. He's going to step over.
No, he's still in the half guard until he gets out of that half guard.
Right back to guard. Good work by Holley.
Nice recovery by Holley. Very tenacious guard work. I like that. See a lot of guys not, that's why they're in a title fight. There's a lot of amateurs that don't work hard to get their guard back, and just shit doesn't go right for them. But
Chase.
Got to be in the fight to win the fight, so you got to do something.
Chase needs to try and get an underhook to break his posture down, not go over the head.
I usually run the underhook just to try to get them to grab my head and then turn it into a razor lock. I pinch my head to my shoulder and start working a razor lock. And then as I defend the razor, I get the knee in front of the shoulder and set up a triangle. They're all connected.
Yes, they are. All right. We are going to the 5th and final round. Do you whip and nene?
Neither,
Okay.
actually. Cool whip on a banana split, perhaps.
There you have it.
Had to salvage it somehow.
All right. This fight has been really close.
It's really, you know, like I do think that Dursse is winning this fight, but
Yeah.
he's, with the exception of that one that was pretty clear for him, they've all been relatively close. I don't know, it might have been the second or third that Holley had a pretty good round. I don't know if the judges gave it to him. And again, I don't track it like that.
So in my opinion, Holley needs a finish in this round.
I would, if I were his corner, I would be encouraging him to go for broke and try to finish it, because chances are
he is. I would think he's behind on the card.
down. If for no other reason, the positions that he's given up, he's done well. He's recovered well, but defense
Right.
they don't score defense. Defense is its own reward.
All right, little show of sportsmanship
Show of
right
respect
there.
Especially from a dude initiated that, didn't want to touch gloves in the beginning. 2 head kicks in a row, nice.
Chase is trying to keep distance because he knows he gets inside.
Now,
A good left hand.
See what I said? When you start defending somebody and keeping the distance, and you get your back foot too close to the cage, you got nowhere to go but lateral. I like that these guys are more energetic now than in the last 2 rounds.
Yep, that shows good cardio.
It shows good cardio, and it shows that they saved a little bit for the end, and they know that, hey, let this go to the cards. Nice!
Oh, almost had it. Sweep.
Good movement. You said he's not got a blue belt yet?
No, Chase is a 2-stripe white belt.
2-stripe white belt. He's rolled quite a bit. He's got some savvy moves, some pretty intuitive stuff for a 2-stripe white, but he just recently put the gi on. Is that why?
He's been in the gi for about a year.
Okay. He's done some no-gi grappling more than that. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Also being a wrestler helps.
Yes.
Got that bottom knee in. Good work.
It's tricky getting this. I play a lot of half guard because my legs are so short I can't close my guard around some people. But there are lots of little tricks you can do to get your arms back. Yeah, now he just needs to belly down, like belly down. Don't think you can roll him all the way over. Just turn yourself over,
Scoot out.
and scoot out.
Dursse to north-south.
It's like unwinding a hose.
Now he's going for that
curled in. It'll unhook on in. Now he's coming around.
Yep, because Chase got that arm over Durse's head. Dursse is going to go for that Kimura, I would think.
Should have, but yeah, he turned back toward him. Good preemptive move there. You don't have to defend something. You can prevent them from throwing at you.
Yep. This is a good grappling showcase.
Yeah. Holley's showing some, like I said, tenacious guard work, recovering his guard. And Dursse is really good at maintaining some of the positions that he's had.
Holley's trying to power up, get his hips in there and turn away.
Ooh, another knee ride to mount. Dursse has the good fortune of being mounted on Holley right next to his corner.
Yep. And he looks like he wants to go to an S mount if he can get that foot away.
I think he might be. I can't see. He might be working a key lock over there, or Americana. Is he working on the far arm or
no? He's not working on either arm. Now Chase has got his left arm too high up. Now we're back in high mount. Chase has got to last 10 seconds to get out of this fight. Good work. Good work. That is 5 hard-fought rounds by Joey Dursse and Chase Holley. That was one hell of an amateur fight, if you ask me.
There is no question left in my mind, or anybody that knows shit all about MMA, why these two were in a championship fight.
And why in the fuck are we playing YMCA?
Luck. Maybe.
All righty then. All right. The Christopher Cope, are you ready for your official announcement? The Christopher Cope with the official announcement.
I just gave the official thumbs up.
There it is.
Here comes the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these two guys taking it all 5 rounds. After all 5 rounds, the judges' scores have been tallied. All 3 judges have scored this fight for a unanimous decision for your winner and new Knucklehead lightweight amateur champion, Joey
Got to account for the extra weight of a belt trying to do his backflips.
Did Chase Holley earn your respect or what?
Yeah, man, I hope everybody doesn't think I'm an asshole. I don't like to come out and touch gloves in the first round here. This is it's a fight in here, and I gotta leave this nice guy backstage. But yeah, 4th and 5th round, you earn my respect, man. He's got some flexible ass shoulders. Yeah, thanks a lot to Chase Holley. That last round, I learned a lot about myself today. Thanks everybody for coming.
You have probably a lot of bad positions and he was able to get out. Does that frustrate you knowing that you were inches away from getting a finish?
Man, I'm always ready for a 5-round dog fight, so if the finish comes, it comes, but I'm always ready if the guy if I don't get the finish to go to the next position. You know, we got to be 1 step ahead of the game. We can't be too tunnel vision on that finish. So as soon as I know I don't got it, I'm ready to go to the next position, and we got to stay on top, and the positions don't matter before the finish is done, so we got to stay on top.
All right, you got any sponsors you want to thank?
Oh man, I got so many lots of stars. I see my shop that we booked here tonight. All my hometown sponsors that are on the coast. Nick Doherty, man, you guys got me on the schedule, making some huge gains. Jerry, in the corner, Brian, Colazo, Justin Mark, and all my teammates, man, and Dursse, push me in the room every day makes this easy, so man, I can't thank all of them enough. Surrounded by champions every day, and it makes these parties